Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie. This is the Enchanted Planner, and today we're planning my health spread for next week, which is the week of the 22nd. So what's up, party people? Let's just get Cookie Monster, or the one side of Cookie Monster, off the pages. I've been like 11 this spread this week. Cookie Monster makes me smile every time I see the thumbnail and every time I open my planner. It's like way too much fun. It's like, how much fun should be illegal? But yeah, it's awesome. I've been having so much fun with them. Okay, so I'd originally picked out like Beauty and Florals, but it's not really a good suited book for this. I also don't have a ton of time today to make a bunch of things for the spread, but I had pulled out the Hello Summer sticker book from last year to do my dashboard spread. I think it was my dashboard spread. And I barely got to use this last year because by the time I got it, summer was almost over. So there's some cute things in here that I think might work. And I think we're going to use, where are ya? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This one. Yeah, this set's kind of cute. That's right. I used the mermaids yesterday. Well, sans mermaids. Because I didn't end up managing to get a mermaid tail on there with my, poor foresight on planning. So yeah, this is a fun sticker book. It's not available anymore, but it's a fun sticker book and I didn't get to use it last year. So that kind of, I'm like, oh, cause you know what I mean? Like you get them late in the season and then like you don't get to use them and then you totally forget about them. And then there's always so many sticker books coming out all the time yeah, you forget about them. Sorry, my brain just like went out the building. Trying to decide if we want, how we want to do this, because we do have a couple of corner pieces. So we could do a corner down there, or I could do a corner here. All right, well, let's get it off the paper. And let's see where it fits better. Oh my gosh, it's got a massive amount of white around it. All right, so we have that, which kind of impedes on the bottom row because of the way I use this planner. It's probably better on this side with the exception of that's going to cut right into my dinner block. So if we go up here, I can probably make that work better because I don't write a ton of things in that first block. Like it's my breakfast block, so it's not really a huge deal. So let's put this guy down here like that. Then we have his counterpart here in a smaller version, which might actually work a little bit better down here. Yeah, it's just odd because it's kind of offset. Because we also have this piece, which I think I might bring in. I don't know. Do we make the whole sidebar like florals? I had planned on bringing in some stuff in the sidebar. I'm having an issue making a decision. Bear with me. Bear with me, gang. Bear with me. Or do we not go the floral route at all? And do we bring in like the floaty, the beach bag? Like there's a few different ways we could do this. Also kind of like the girls. So I think we're going to grab the larger girls and we're going to plunk them right down here. Let's get this out of the way so I don't stick it on top of the other page. I'm going to stick them right down here, excuse me, in the sidebar, but I'm going to move them over so we don't cut off her arm. I don't want to cut off anybody's arm. All right, that should be good. And then let's grab my little pair of scissors and let's trim off the overhang. That's cute. Right now, we still have the struggle with the other side though. I'm still struggling with the other side of the page. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, we could also bring these florals in at the top, which might be an idea too. So maybe we'll grab the beach bag. I haven't done anything functional in this spread yet. Have you noticed that? I've gone all in here. Okay, so I think we're gonna put, oh, wait a minute, because we have the beach umbrella, but the beach umbrella one's kind of big. Oh, I am like running out of space on my wax paper here. And I got a sticker bit stuck to me. Got sticker bit stuck to me. So I could put the little pool umbrella down there too. I don't like it as much as I like the beach bag. So we're gonna put the beach bag down here. I'm gonna put the beach bag down here. Like so. And then again, we'll trim off the little bits. So what y'all been up to? Not much. Same old, same old, same old. Okay, so let's put this in here. I haven't even dated this thing yet. We're just totally going rogue today. Okay, so we have, actually I kind of like that. Now, we should probably address the whole function thing. I gotta figure out where I'm dating this to. I did pull out the brights because there is like hot pink habit trackers in here, and I should have at least one left. That one's I've used, one left. Got one left. Although I also have a green. The green's pretty good too, because I have a few green. I don't know, do I want green? Do I want a pink? I don't know. I don't know. Because my plan was to sneak like a habit tracker or maybe two in there. I'm not sure I want one now though, because I've gone a different direction than I had originally planned with this spread. So maybe we'll hold off on the habit trackers. Because, yeah, I'm going rogue here. Okay. I have all my headers and whatnot. We do need dates. And I really have been liking this date down the center sort of deal. Like, super really liked it. So, the question now becomes... Because if we're going to date down the center, let me come on the journey with me as I work this out in my head. Because if we're going to date down the center, it makes date like, because I was going to say we could put the headers at the bottom of each box. But we run into a problem because I generally kind of date over these two lines here. Because we go breakfast, lunch, and then we go dinner and movement. And I usually kind of just decorate in the center. So... what to do when you live in a shoe? You move to a boot and get laced. All right, well, we're going to need some kind of like maybe fun washi. I haven't put any away, so we still have a few things hanging out beside me that are within easy reach. I don't even remember what, oh, maybe this was the Cookie Monster spread. Yeah, I used this last week in the Cookie Monster spread. Let me see how this looks if we go with the other one. We have that. I also have my white grid washi here. Where's the end? Come on, come on, come on. There you are. I kind of like the grid better. Okay, so let's gently take that up. Because if we're gonna do that, I want to kind of stick this in the center here, like so. And then I guess I'll grab this because it's quicker than grabbing my washi card. So let's do that. And then let's repeat the pattern on this side. I gotta straighten this out a bit though. This is a bit wonky. Like that. And then we can trim this at the edge like so. Okay. Fabulous. Now we just need to decide what we're doing for dating. Maybe we'll put these on in the meantime. So we're going to go through this. I'm going to take you through one of them, then I'll probably pause because it does take me a bit to get all of these down. Yeah, that takes me a while. All right, so this guy's not cooperating. Let's grab you. So we put movement in the bottom, put dinner in this one, put lunch in this one. Helps if it's straight, but you know, second time's a charm. And then we're going to put breakfast right there. And we repeat all the way across. I just noticed something. Roxanne or Marilyn's probably going, hey, you forgot to cut off the washi. Yes, yes I did. But I saw it. I got your message. Got your message. Okay, I need to decide what we're doing for dates. Do I do the same as I did last week? Like, I love these large numbers. They're probably my favorite thing to use, to be honest with you. But will they show up all that well when we're just using white washi? Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I figured while I had it paused, I would throw down my health headers to avoid having to pause on y'all again in a bit. So I went and grabbed mi numeros. So let's grab these guys. Get them laid down because they actually lay down pretty good. So let's do this. And then we might throw some decor behind them. I haven't figured that part out yet. And of course these, like I said, are out of the Planner Basics sticker book. The mini though, not the regular, the classic size. Oops, you are not centered. Let's fix that. 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay, so now we have the basics of function on this spread. Now we can have some fun because I was thinking we have these like these things, these beautiful little florals. I don't know that they'll work, but we can check them out. So I was like, I wonder if we could kind of work them in somehow here. Like that, maybe. So that's the only thing we won't know until we try, right? We won't know until we try. I had you up and now you're not cooperating. It's kind of like a repeating pattern. But then it also kind of covers up my washi, which I'm not so sure I'm 100% on. It's because of the level of white that's around these freaking things. And I only have 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I don't like this idea. I mean, well, I like it, but I would prefer it if these were clear stickers, which they're not. So, because that would make life a lot easier. I mean, it's a pretty effect, but I'm not so sure about that. So let's find some wax paper to find these guys a home for a few minutes. Let's put you back down on your home. Okay. If we're not going to do that, what can we do? Because we have little bits and bobs left here. We have like this little floral piece, which by putting it on the opposite side of the page, she made it upside down. This is kind of weird, but you know. All right, so what about if we put this on this side? Does it impede too much? I might have to back it up a bit. Or the other thing is this thing is getting a haircut. come with me while we give it a frickin' haircut. Because the amount of white on this is a bit insane. So we've been talking in the comments about the amount of product push there's been in creator videos lately. And as I've said a number of times, I'm over it. I'm really over it. It's more product push than anything else now. I've stopped watching so many of the channels. I've stopped watching Mary Ellen. I stopped watching Plan with Elise. Stopped watching Desiree, because it just seems like there's nothing other than product push. It's become, okay, here's my thought. It's become more of a, their channels have become more of a product push and the occasional planner video than the other way around. Does that make sense? And I mean, then that's like a little bit hyperbolic, obviously, but that's what it feels like. I don't know. I'm so over it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm an affiliate for some of these companies, but there is a point. There is a point. I started my planner channel as a planner channel, not a product channel. Okay, let's have a look at that. Oh, I kind of like that, and I can make that work. Okay, so it's not nearly as bad now that I took off all the bloomin' white. Dang, that was good. All right, so what else have we got? We got a little nail polish. We got some little flip-flops. We had, speaking of flip-flops, so we had company over for barbecue last Saturday. I had my girlfriend and her hubby over, and, you know, the tenants downstairs, and we just had a small, you know, get-together barbecue in the backyard. And I had mentioned something about wearing my thong. I was outside wearing my thong, and I got a few raised eyebrows because we don't refer to these as thongs anymore now, which is totally dating myself. But they're referred to as flip-flops, and thongs are now the underwear. And I'm like, people, I come from a generation where those were called thongs. So piss off. Piss off, man. Piss off. Okay, what else do we want to put on here? I do need something here. And we had these like little floral piece, which is kind of big. So I'm not really fond of this one. But we do have this piece, which might work. So I can just kind of slip this in here like that to fill the gap. Like so. It looks kind of dwarfy. It looks a little dwarfy. I wonder if we cut one of these, like if I get rid of all the white and put that on. Well, we're not going to know until we try, right? We're not going to know until we try. Yeah, it's a sad time in planner land. Because all I want to do is listen to somebody chatter while I muck about, like while I'm doing dishes or doing other things. It's all I want to do is listen to somebody chatter while they plan their week, or their, well, basically decorate their planner spreads, right? It's a sad time in planner land. I mean, I know they got to do what they got to do, but there's a point where you start to exhaust your audience, and as we've all discussed, we're exhausted. We're done. Like it's a little too much. Okay, so let's just get rid of this bit of white and see if I like the look of that. That's better. All right, so let's pick this guy up if he will come up. Where's my sticker picker-upper? My sticker picker-upper. Let's get under here and lift him up, because we're gonna layer this. Ooh, wait a minute. We got to do a little bit of sticker surgery here. We got to give this guy a haircut. I don't think I need to trim it like too much, because I want to kind of layer this right back there. I just got to try and get it to stick together everywhere. Stick together. Stick together. Okay, I think... No, don't stick to my finger. Stick to the sticker. All right. Because now if we come in like bear with me. I know it's this stuff that is a time suck, like a massive time suck. And I try not to do this because otherwise I could literally spend the entire video trimming the white off of all of the stupid stickers, which ain't nobody got time for that, man. Like we got things to do. We got people to see. All right, so if we do it like, maybe if we come at it this way, I'm trying to figure out how to lay this in. I think that's our winner. Then it kind of fills the gap that I'm looking to put something into, but it also doesn't impede on the girls because it was getting a little bit to the point where it was going to like run over their hands, and I didn't really want that. Okay, so now what do? We could take these guys and feed them across the spine like so. And what about here? And then what about here? I'm trying to space them evenly and run with the holes. This one's going to move a tiny bit, which means I might actually have to move the other one, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to do, is play. Actually, that's not that bad. Okay, so let us trim up the center of our planner pages. And then let's get the crocodile punch, which is this big mama jamma. It's Ama. I love this thing. It's like thebomb.com. It is super, super handy when I can actually get it to work. Looked like there was something stuck in there, and there's not. It's just my imagination. Okay, so that's that one. That's that one. That's that one. And then I have to flip this over and go at this in two different directions because there's actually stuff over both holes. It's just the second one's really, really little. Right, so that takes care of all of that. And then we got to come at this from this side. And I think we're almost done. Yeah, the weather, the summer bug has hit me, and it's the fact that we've got such beautiful weather in May, and it's not that it's, you know, never heard of here, but we had a very late start to our summer last year. Our summer didn't start till like the middle of July, I swear. It was still raining. It was terrible. All right, do I want to try and sneak anything else on here? Because, you know, we got the things. It's kind of cute though. Oh, I like it. I can't do that because the sunscreen and the nail polish are already with the bag. So is the flip-flops. We could do the pineapple. I could do the pineapple. I could get the ice cream. Watermelon. I think that's it. I think we are officially done. So let me find my planner under this mess. There we go. And we'll stick it back on the desks. And have a look. Oh, it's so cute. Super cute. All right, that's a wrap, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment letting us know that you're new so we can formally welcome you to our community. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.